Hello, hello. What are you guys doing? How is everybody doing? Okay. Share to a group. Of course, I'm going to do that. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, I feel like I never go live anymore. It used to be my life for like 10 years. And now it's like, I never go live anymore. I'm just always like, la, la, la. So, anyway, I wanted to hop on and say hi. Because first of all, I miss you guys. But, excuse my throat. Like, I think I might be getting sick or it's my allergies. Either one, I've been coughing like a psycho. So, I'm so sorry about that. But I wanted to literally break this down a little bit for everybody because in the last few days... Hi, Krista. What are you doing? Look, I sound like a 5-year-old. What are you doing? I'm going through puberty right now. How are you? Your hair looks more purple today. Does it? You know what? I did something different to it. I actually, so generally when I go through a week, like with my hair, this is going to be really bad to admit to people, but so like I'll wash it and then it's like really super soft. So like I might straighten it that day. And so then the next day I'm like, oh, it's kind of dirty. So I'll curl it. And then the next day I'm like, okay, I can get one more day out of it. Right. Well, I decided not to straighten it and just go straight curl it. And it looks different now. Doesn't it look different? I think it looks different. Like it even curled better too. I was like, oh, I guess I shouldn't straighten it anymore. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. What is this? Hello, 6969. Really? I have to go. Oh, and I can't block you. Yeah, I can. Blocking you. Thanks. Bye. Anyway. Oh, I missed having the creepers hop on my lives. I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh, hey. Anyway, so... I wanted to break down two different things really fast because I've had, literally in the last few days, I've had so many messages and I just wanted to break it down really fast. So, when it comes to CBD oil, right, there are two, it's sexy phlegm. Stop it. It's really gross. Like I have a feeling if I can't kick this, they're not going to do my surgery next week. And I'm really nervous. Like I'm going to go take like 64 emergencies right now when I go in the house. But you like it? Thank you. In the day, it's like red. At night, it's purple. I don't know. I'm like a chameleon or something. I don't know. But anyway, so when it comes to CBD, there's full spectrum and broad spectrum. So full spectrum has THC and broad spectrum does not. Now, a few people that have just purchased like gel caps from me in the last few days. So the gel caps are broad spectrum, so they don't have THC in them, but they're my favorite. I take them all day long. And so, because some people were asking me what the gel caps were, we only have a few oils that are full spectrum. So this one, the sweet mint one, see, I take this one before bed. This is like my night time, and then obviously my spray. But so anyway, what I wanted to explain really fast is literally how you take it, because I realized that I know there's other companies out there, and I realize a lot of people don't really know how to take it because it was never explained to them, which is not their fault. Do you know what I mean? So essentially, if you look at this bottle, oh my gosh, where is it? So see how it says 500 milligrams CBD, and don't judge my nails. I'm getting them done on Thursday. Basically what that means is in this entire bottle is 500 milligrams. So when you open the bottle, and so what I do every morning, technically in the mornings I take gel caps, but this is what I tell people that take tinctures. Every morning you're going to want to take a full dropper of a tincture. So your full dropper is 16.67 milligrams of CBD. So I think a lot of people get it confused because they think every, like, even sometimes just a drop. I've had people actually tell me they think they only have to take like one drop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because so many people say, oh my God, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. But unfortunately, sometimes it's the product itself. Like if you bought it at like the gas station, you don't really know what's in it. Or if it, depending on I mean, technically, if people don't tell you how to take it, you just don't know how to take it. But a lot of it is the product itself. Oh, I'm like spilling it on myself. I'm so stupid. So anyway, what I wanted to explain is, so what I do is, so I'll take 1 dropper in the morning. So that's 16.67 milligrams, like a whole dropper, not just 1 drop. If you take just 1 drop, it's not going to work for you. And that's why a lot of people come to me and they're like, well, I tried this brand and it didn't work for me. And I'll be like, okay, but how are you taking it? I don't even ask what the ingredients are before I ask how they were taking it, because so many people don't really know how to take it. So personally, I'm at 50 milligrams a day. So when I have my gel caps, so these are the gel caps. So I take these every morning. So see how it says 300 milligrams CBD? Each gel cap itself only has 10 milligrams, right? So I would take 2 in the morning, that's 20 milligrams. That's almost the equivalent of taking a whole dropper of this in the morning. And then around noon, I'll take probably a spray generally, like my de-stress spray, because who am I kidding? My life is stressful. Or more gel caps. And then at night, I really, really like to take a full dropper of a full spectrum, because it helps you sleep better. And my sleep spray. So if you add all of that together, I'm sitting around 50 milligrams. So in every dropper is 16.67 milligrams. So you would take that. And so let's say you take 2 droppers a day. So you're sitting at 16, 32, 33, let's say 34 milligrams in a day, right? Of CBD. Kind of see how you feel. It's really about taking a dose and seeing how you feel. And that's the difference, is that some people think they could just take a couple drops and then they're like, well, it didn't work, I don't feel any different. But it's really, it took me close to a month to figure out how much I should truly take. And then as soon as I kind of figured out exactly how much I should take in a day, I started weaning off all my medicines. So I haven't been on any medicine now for like a month or 2, and I was on it for a decade. I was on all kinds of medications. Like, it would blow your mind the amount of medication I was on. I'm literally not on anything. I don't even take Advil anymore. I just take a gel cap, because it's just, that's just it. I feel better when I do it. And fun fact, if you have a long night the night before, you're at happy hour, pop a couple gel caps the next morning, I swear to God, like, you feel better. I'm not even kidding. I've tried it. I know. But it's truly about how much you're taking and figuring it out. And that's why I tell everybody with the gel caps, that's why I say sometimes it's easy to start with those, because you can really regulate where you're at. So you can say, I just took 20 milligrams, I'm going to see how I feel today. And if you still feel anxious, or you feel pain, or you feel whatever your aches, whatever your ailment is, if you're still feeling that, take another one, or take a dropper, right? Or every serving of our sprays. So what spray is this? Oh, this is my de-stress spray. So this is my favorite spray in the world. So there's 120 milligrams of CBD in this. Oh gosh. So each serving is 8 sprays. So for each 8 sprays is 4 milligrams of CBD. So I know that if, like, in the middle of the afternoon, if I like have a Zoom, or I have a live, or I have a call, or I have whatever I have to do, I can take a serving of this, get 4 more milligrams in for my dosage for the day, and it has all kinds of B vitamins in it. So then I'm like ready to rock. I'm like, la la la. In fact, I was thinking about taking this before I got on, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna sleep, because there's all these B vitamins in it, and I need to sleep. So just to recap, just because a bottle says 500 milligrams or 1,000 milligrams doesn't mean in every dropper it's 500 milligrams. Every dropper, now if it's a reputable company, they'll say on there how much is really in a dropper, like plain as day. In the, see the front right here? Oh, you can't see it. Right there, plain as day, it says each dropper is 16.67 milligrams. So it's super simple for you to be like, okay, let's take a dropper in the morning, let's take a dropper at night. That's about, what did I say, 36 milligrams. Let's see how I feel. Do I feel any different? Did I sleep better? Am I still having anxiety at 3 o'clock because I know that's when I have to, go to this meeting or do this. If you're still feeling bad, add another dropper or a gel cap, which is my favorite way to kind of find your dosage, and it's easier to travel with because I travel a lot, so I can just pop those and it's like no big deal, and it's kind of inconspicuous because imagine being in like an airport and you're like, hold on, like, you know what I mean, and people are like looking at me. So that's why I really do enjoy the gel caps. How many milligrams is in gel caps? So in the gel caps, the whole bottle is 300 milligrams, but in each individual gel cap is 10 milligrams of CBD. So that's why when I wake up, I take 2. So then I'm at 20 already in the morning. And then around mid-afternoon, sometimes I'll take another gel cap or I'll just take my spray. But my spray only has 4 milligrams of CBD in it, like my de-stress spray. So at night, I know I still have to make up because I take about 50 to 60 milligrams a day right now, depending on how I feel, because I'm literally not on any medication anymore. Like I won't even take an aspirin or an Advil or anything. So some days I need a little more because my knee's really bad. I have like arthritis. I was supposed to have a knee replacement. Like it's a whole thing, and like my bones rub together. So, and I still try to stay active. I still try to hike. I try to do that stuff. So I have to really watch my dosage. I can't slack off. Otherwise my knee tells me I am. Do you know what I mean? So that's the best way to kind of find your milligrams, is find out how many are in a dropper. Find out how many are in a gel cap. Find out how many are in a gummy. However you're taking it, find out how many milligrams are in that product itself, not in the entire bottle. So when you see that 500 milligrams, know that it's not 500 milligrams. And I saw some other ways that people are taking them in like these packets, like you rip open or something, and just be careful with that, because once you open it, you really have to take all of it. And the only thing that kind of makes me nervous about that is that you could be wasting product essentially, because you can't just leave it open and set it on the counter, because it, like, you have to ingest it because all the air is going to hit it, all that. So that's why I really like the gel caps. And if you are going to take an oil, I would definitely recommend in these type of bottles, just so you can say, like, I don't need a full 16 milligrams, so let me just do half of this, and then you're just not wasting product if you don't need it. So, because I'm all about saving dollars, right? So just be careful on what you buy, where you buy, and what's in it. So like I've seen sometimes people even put vegetable oil in them, and it's just like, it's mind blowing, because people trust, and they're just like, oh no, it's like I bought it from the store, and then the store or whatever the brand is put whatever in it, and it like tastes funky. It's something's in it that you don't want in your body. So make sure there's third-party testing all the time, and make sure like the ingredients are literally right there. Like if you want the ingredients, make sure you can go, oh, there they are right there, and it's like no big deal. Because unfortunately these days people are putting whatever they can on the market to try to make a quick dollar and keep it moving, and that's just how it is. How much for the bottle? For the gel cap bottle is I want to say it's $54.99, and then if you wanted to be a preferred customer, you save 10% or 15%. I'll shoot you a message. I'll look, because I get it at the preferred rate, just because I take so many. Do you know what I mean? I just got gummies that are 10 milligrams, and I feel a little difference. Do you? Okay, so just take. If you feel a little difference and you only took one, try to take like 2 at a time and see how you feel after that. Or, and then in the afternoon, if you're not feeling so hot, try to take another one, and you'll really be able to kind of gauge where you're at. Is there different kinds of CBD for different things? No. Well, there's broad spectrum and then there's full spectrum, but they all do the same thing. Just some people, they don't want THC in it. It's 0.003. It's not a lot. It's not going to show up on drug tests. It's not going to do anything like that. But some people just don't feel comfortable with that. Some people get sleepy with that. That's why I take a full spectrum before I go to bed. just because it does help me sleep like 10 times better. But they all do the same thing in a roundabout way. It's just different methods to kind of ingest it. Do you know what I mean? So I have a group that I'll pin in the comments, and I have posted a ton of graphics on all the different things CBD helps with. Like, it's things that you wouldn't even realize. Like, I was even shocked after I started doing research that it was like crazy things, like, you know, wounds and acne and psoriasis, and it was just like all these things. Like, even today I found something about strokes, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I'll post it in the comments so you can check that out too. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on because so many people have asked, and it's so much easier for me just to go live. And my mom says it needs THC to activate CBD. No, CBD works on its own. Now, the THC amps it up for sure. I even I know some people that own grow, you know, places, like companies, and you know, a lot of people even say smoking and taking it activates it even. Like, the one with THC definitely, I've heard, works faster for people, but I personally love the gel caps. It's just me, just because it's easier to travel with. So, and it works just fine for me, and they don't have THC in them at all. So I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and that's why people are so like hesitant. And believe me, I was one of them. I was really one of them. And then this company actually flew me out to a retreat in July over the summer, and with like a chemist and doctors and everyone there, and I got to sit down and learn so much information just from those people. It was really eye-opening, and I'm really grateful I did it because I learned a ton. So if you guys have any more questions, you can leave them here, and I'll also post the group, so you can hop in the group and kind of surf around in there and look at stuff. There's a lot of things about gratitude as well, not just CBD, because I think gratitude's like a big deal, and I think everybody should do it. So that's in there as well. But there's a ton of information about CBD too. So I just wanted to hop on here and explain it really fast, because it's easier to do it this way with so many questions. Because a lot of people that buy it from other places even come to me and they're like, wait a minute, what? Like, I don't even, no one told me how to take it. I don't even know how. And I'm like, no, I feel so bad. So you're welcome. So anyway, I'll pop it in the comments. Thank you guys for hopping on. I hope you're having the best night, and I will see you soon. Bye.